How are you guys? Good to have you guys. So interestingly, I'm speaking from the city of Oshogbo, and okay, so the weather has been nice. I got some nostalgic feelings being in this city today. So yesterday I talked about. Tell me you're welcome. Tell me you're welcome. Tell me, Yemi was tipped for this week's Suya money, but it's looking like you're a strong contender. I hope that Yemi is praying. Otherwise, you collect it again. All right. So yesterday I spoke about the game of ambition. Peter Bless, you're welcome. Good to have you. Good to have you. Okay. So yesterday I spoke about the game of ambition, and I explained the whole idea to you guys. What exactly I wanted you to take out of it and what it means for you. How ambition is the expression of your zenith. Okay, Crown Footwears, you're welcome. Good to have you. So good to have you. Really nice to have you guys. Really nice to have you guys. So today, I want to talk about money, the game. Yemi, you're welcome. Yemi, you're welcome. Yemi, Temi is contending strongly with your Suya money, because it was the first one to join the live today. Okay, but you're welcome, Sha. Thank God you're here. You can contend back for it. All right. So so that's what I spoke about yesterday, the game of ambition. Today I want to quickly speak about the game of meditation, and I want to make some things very, very clear, and then I need you to understand it. I need you to understand this thing. Okay. Now I'm going to draw from some of the things that I already told you about, so that I can lay a very good foundation for these things. Okay. Now these are the things that I need you to recall. Recall when we did the game of pressure. We did the game of pressure 1. Recall when we did the game of pressure. Okay. Now also recall when we did the mind game. Recall when we did money, the mind game. Recall the things we said for the mind game. All right. And then I also want you to recall the things that we discussed when we discussed the identity of the money maker, who the money maker is, that kind of thing. Okay. Now, if you recall any of those days, you understand what I'm about to tell you. Okay. Now, first thing I want you to recall is when I was teaching you about the game of pressure, and I was telling you about how the wine press concept, about how you apply pressure and then the juice flows, right? Good. And about how pressure is a good thing, because sometimes without pressure the juice will not flow. Okay, because if the juice were to be flowing without pressure, it will waste and then it won't amount to anything. Imagine that before you could get the orange, imagine that the orange has spilled. So at what point does the orange hold on the tree? Okay, all right. So you need pressure. Pressure is what determines that the thing is in the right is in the hands of the right owner. Okay, exactly. Now, now that script about pressure, I want you to now flip it. I want you to flip that script so that I can explain to you what meditation means. You see, life also has a lot of fruits. Life has a lot of fruits. It comes in various shapes and sizes. It comes in various walks of life. So life also has its own fruit, which means that life also has its own juice. Okay? I hope you are paying careful attention. It's going to be very brief today, so just pay careful attention. So life has its own juice. You have your own juice, and then when pressure acts on you, your juice flows, right? Very good. So life also has juice, which means that you are also you also have the capability to also put pressure on life. It means that you also have the capacity to place demand on life. So what I'm about to tell you, please, it is possible that you have not heard it before, so please pay careful attention. I need to get it, because once I explain it, I'm just going to wrap up this live session today. I don't want it to be long at all, so please pay careful attention. So you know that you have juice, and sometimes most times you have to apply pressure for the juice to flow. The idea is that the pressure has to be controlled, and I told you about the concept of controlling it. Okay, good, and you got it very clearly. And then since then, you've seen pressure in a different light. Very good. Now that same script, I want you to flip it. That one was life pressuring you. Okay. Now I want you to now pressure life. Okay. So you can also apply pressure on life, because life also has its own juice, because it has its own fruits. Okay, so there are many ways. So you can decide to look at this as per subject. The subject of wisdom, the subject of money, the subject of encouragement, the subject of happiness, the subject of joy, the subject of anything that you consider good fruits in life. You can take them as a subject, all right? Okay, now remember what I told you about mind. Okay, so your mind is how you interface with life. Your mind is how your spirit interfaces with life. Your mind is how your spirit interfaces with life. Okay, good. So anything that you hold as a subject, that is the fruit of life. So anything that you hold as a subject in your mind, that is a fruit from life. All right, so you can put this thing in your mind, okay, which means that you can put something in your mind. That means that you can be like, if you take, for example, the subject of wisdom, for example, you can put it in your mind, and it's like putting a fruit in your hands. Okay, nothing happens. So everybody has had the word wisdom before, but some people are wiser than some people. Everybody has had the subject joy before, but some people have more joy than some people. Everybody has heard about happiness before. Some people are happier than some people. Everybody has heard about money before. Some people have more money than some people. Some people will have more money than some people, obviously. So what does that mean? It means that the fruit of life is in everybody's mind. Okay, the fruit of life is in everybody's mind. The difference is that some people apply pressure to that fruit of life, so they get the juice. Some people don't apply pressure. Okay, some people apply pressure, so they get juice. Some people don't apply pressure, so they don't get anything. And it is not because the fruits are not available. It's because some people are applying pressure and some people are not applying pressure. So how do you apply pressure to the fruit of life? Meditation. And the physical proof that you are meditating is that, for example, if you pick the word wisdom and you want to meditate upon the word wisdom, what you're supposed to do is that you begin to mutter in your mouth wisdom, like you're chewing it. Okay, so that exercise in your mind is your mind pressuring life to release the juice inside wisdom, for example, or the juice inside joy, if that's what you are meditating upon. Okay, so if you are meditating on something, what you are doing is that you are getting the juice out. That's why, you know, when you read Joshua 1:8 in the Bible, if you're a Christian, you understand when it says that on this law you meditate day and night, so shall you make your life successful, so that you can have good success. So it means that it says that, so if you take the things that God has told you, for example, and you meditate on them, you are going to get the juice out. So when you get the juice out, naturally, you are going to be successful, because that's the after effect of having juice. Which now takes to a point where you cannot mix what you meditate upon, because, for example, there is no way if you take bitter leaf and you put it with orange and you press together, you are going to have an horrible mix, which will neither be sweet nor bitter, which may not be the confound effect. Which is why you have to choose. Which is why you have to choose what you are pressing at per time. If you take the wine press, they don't mix fruit into the wine press. They take the grapefruit that they want to use for the wine, and that's what they press. That is what they press. So that's how it goes. There is no other way. That is how it goes. No other way. That is how it goes. There's no other way. The idea is that if you must pick something, you must decide to say, this is what I want to pick upon now. This is what I want to focus upon now. And then you pick that thing and then you meditate. When you meditate, what you are doing is that you are putting pressure on that thing. Okay? The good thing about life is that you cannot put too much pressure on life. That's the difference. For example, if you meditate long enough on wisdom, you're always going to keep getting the juice out of wisdom. So the difference is that while you have to control the pressure that life gives to you, you can give life as much pressure as you want to give life. That is why the term larger than life, that's why they can look at somebody and say this person is larger than life. What makes a person larger than life? It means that the place where the person is pressing on life is flat, which means that life can feel the pressure of the existence of that person. That's why they say that person is larger than life. So meditation is how you put pressure to get the juice out of the fruit of life. You are now the one who determines what fruit you want to focus on. It's really, really very simple. It's really, 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 really very simple. There is no doubt. The simplicity of it is what makes it amazing. The simplicity of this is what makes it amazing. You take something, for example, you take the concept of joy. It's okay. So joy, and you say joy. And then you start to think about it. And then you start to think about it, and then you start to think about it. That's you meditating. And sometimes sometimes you mutter it. If it's a sentence, now you mutter it under your breath. Okay? So for example, if you say, I'm successful, I'm really successful. What happens is that you begin to find the meaning of success the way other people have not seen it. And then when you say, I'm beginning successful, you begin to see how you are successful. I am successful. You keep doing that. What happens is that you begin to understand success in other ways that people don't understand, because the juice of success is flowing into your life. Because the juice of success is flowing into your life. That's the difference. That's what happens. That's what happens. There's no other way. It's just what happens. It's simple, it's effective, it's dumbfounding. Because it's that simple and it's that effective, it's very, very dumbfounding. Okay? So the idea is that if you keep it on your mind, you will get the juice. That is why you have to be careful what you put in your mind. That's why I told you, you must always convert the energy. You let somebody make you angry, and then you are focusing on hurtful words. Okay? There is no way. Whatever you focus on is what you are going to have. There is no other way. It's not magic. It's just simple. You press it, you get its juice. You press it, you get its juice. You can't press on happiness and then get the juice of joy. It just doesn't happen. Nobody, you won't do that. If you are squeezing orange into your mouth, you don't expect to taste apple. Do you expect to taste apple? But some people do that. Some people do that. They focus and meditate on bad things without even knowing it, and then they expect good results in their life. That is why, see, before you catch me unhappy, you can catch me tired. But before you catch me unhappy, it will be very, very, very long. Excuse me. Because several years ago, from 2004, I started meditating upon the subject of happiness and joy. So before you catch me unhappy, it would have been long ago. I'm telling you. It would have been like, I don't know. Very, very long. That is the idea. Jenny Stacko, you're welcome. Jenny Stacko, good to see you. That is the idea. You have to focus on the subject of life, on the fruit of life that you want is juice. Okay? You want to be successful, meditate upon success. As a word, as a sentence, because you see, let me tell you, every experience is expressed in words. And that is how your mind interacts. That is what your mind first of all captures. That is how you sow a seed into your mind. That is how you present the fruit of life to your mind, for your mind to apply pressure and give you the juice, so that the juice can flow into your physical life. That's just the way it is. So you can start thinking about you being successful and say, I am successful. I'm successful. I have huge success. Me, Ayodamola, I'm successful. Me, Ayodamola, I'm successful. I am successful. I am successful. I'm successful. And then people will be wondering, how come this guy is manifesting? Why is this guy manifesting better than everybody? Because you are applying pressure to life and you are getting the juice. Simple as ABC. Simple as ABC, actually. So as simple as that. What's your tax for today? False Digital, you're welcome. We're just rounding off. So what's your tax for today? Pick 5 things that you want to meditate upon every day. Yeah, it's your choice. Pick 5 things that you want to meditate upon every day. Just pick it. Just pick it. What happens is that before you even physically have it, you start looking like it. You start looking like you are not stressed. You're like, Maybe all of us, you don't have car. Why is this person looking fresher than me? Because you are meditating on fresh. Because you are meditating on fresh. It's just as simple as that. As the man thinketh, so is he. You are the sum total of your thoughts. You are the sum total of the majority of your thoughts. You are the sum total of your thoughts. There's no alternative. There's no alternative. You know, there's how you say something like you're forcing it. That's how you say, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. That is good. It's good for you to, it's good for you to say it like forcefully, with passion. Yeah. There's a place for saying with passion. There's also a place for you to be applying pressure. See? Like you are saying it to yourself, like you are saying it for reality, for realization. So you say, I'm blessed. Like you're thinking about it. I am blessed. 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 The way you say, I am a man. I am a man. I am a man. Yeah, I am a man. And you start seeing, Ifeoluwa, you're welcome. Good to have you. Good to have you, Ifeoluwa. Good to have you. And then you do that. And then it won't be long before you start to see the effect of those things in your life. It's very, just plain simple. I'm telling you. It's simple, it's crazy. The simple is very crazy. I have never met anybody that didn't think I was successful. It's been long. It's been long since I met anybody that saw me and said, this guy is struggling. And it had nothing to do with what I have in my bank account. Really. It has everything to do with the things that I have meditated upon. And there's just so there's just no way that you'll not be successful. I'm talking too much. I didn't want this life to be even long at all. I have to go now. Thank you very much, guys. I love you guys. Thank you for this is day 34. This is absolutely wonderful. I'm telling you. That means like we are almost by tomorrow we would have done 5 out of 7. That's just really nice. You guys are wonderful. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Amide Dazzle. Oh, you just joined us for the first time today. And we had a very wonderful time. I hope we can go around and see some of the things that we posted. This is all the things I've posted though, and there are other videos, and I'll also be here tomorrow, and then you will see that you find a lot of things for you to apply. Thank you so much. You guys are wonderful. I love you guys. I'm rooting for your success. I want you to do well, and I'm particularly invested in it. See you tomorrow, 4-7 p.m. Bye.